Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you the recipe of my chicken curry. That is very simple to make, super creamy, super yummy. So let's just get started. These are the ingredients we need. That's boneless chicken, coconut powder, some warm water, onions, and a few spices, and of course oil. The first thing we do is we will marinate our chicken. We are going to add ginger garlic paste around 2 teaspoons. This is the chicken masala. You may skip it if you don't have it. That's the black pepper. And this is the salt. We'll mix them all together really well. That's how it should be looking, and then we would just keep it aside. And the next step is to make our coconut milk. That's the coconut powder. That's a precise amount depending on the consistency of our gravy, because that would make the sauce. So that's warm water. I will add it in 2 steps. Give it a mix, and then I'll add the rest. Give it a good mix for about a minute or 2. And that would make like 800 ml of coconut milk. Not very thick or not very liquidy as well, so it's somewhere in the middle. We take a pan, we are going to add the oil, heat it, and then the onion goes in. That's a good amount of onion. I've taken 4 medium-sized onions. We'll cook them on high heat until they are slightly brown. That is the ginger garlic paste. We did add the ginger garlic paste in the marination as well, so this is like just half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste here. We'll cook them until they are slightly brown, and that's when the chicken comes in, the marinated chicken, of course. We'll fry it really well with the onions on medium to high heat. I would prefer high actually. And then we would cook it for some time. And of course, as you can see, the chicken has left a lot of water. The goal here would be to get rid of the water. I wouldn't say like 100% we want to dry it out, but we would leave like around 10 to 20% of water in the chicken. And of course, this is not any extra added water. This is left by the chicken itself. So now it looks like this is the amount of water we wanted to leave in. That's the perfect amount. So that's when we bring in our spices. That's the turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoon. That's the madras hot curry, 4 teaspoons. A good amount actually. And that's the salt. And as you mix it, you would see that the chicken almost dried out, and that was the reason we left a little bit of water before we got in the spices actually. We'll give it a good mix. And that's when we add in the coconut milk. Again, we would add it in 2 steps. We'll add it now and we will mix it really well. And once you mixed it like really well, the coconut milk got along with the chicken and the spices, that's when we would add the rest. Perfect. And we would stir it, and from now onwards we will slow cook it. We will cover it and slow cook it. Slow cook it for around, I would say, 20 to 25 minutes. Just cover it and let it be. And after a while, this is like after 20 minutes, this is how it would look. So here you may decide, if you feel that it's just the gravy is too thick, you may add some water. Like for me, it was perfect. So I did not add any extra water here. What I did was I just turned off the heat, covered it, and let it sit in there for another 10 minutes after turning off the heat. And that's when it looks totally cooked, perfect, creamy, beautiful gravy. That looks like a wonderful curry sauce. So do try. It's very simple to make. This goes really well. The chicken curry goes really well with the rice. That's a combination, rice and curry. So yes, it's really the texture of this particular gravy, the curry is like very creamy. So if you want to eat something like very soft and creamy, this is the perfect choice. This is not very spicy actually, so it's very children friendly too. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum.